us about the new laser and what what it's used for.
Sure. I had...
'Cause this is new technology that's out there.
Well,
pretty new.
All laser technology is relatively new.
Yeah.
But it is, and it continues to progress, and so it continues to change.
Mm-hmm.
I had a Class 2 laser, which all light therapy works. I mean, it really, there's just many different things that you will hear about that you don't, and it's very confusing for someone when they hear cold laser. Cold laser truly is kind of a marketing term. It just means that you don't feel any heat and stuff. So that is it. That's the amount of power that it produces and that kind of thing. The what I had before, or what I still have, but it did not penetrate as deeply.
I see.
So it would do the same thing. It would just take much, much longer.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a Class 4 laser, which is for inflammation. It's reducing inflammation and pain. And it goes through, it can penetrate up to 3.5 to 4 inches.
Wow.
So, yeah, whereas the other one was just very, very minimal.
It's definitely getting to the muscle.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. It can't get behind a bone, so it reflects off bone. And you do have to, wear goggles and the whole thing. Mm-hmm. And so we want to really protect everybody in the room. But it has just been so exciting for things like plantar fasciitis, Morton's neuroma. So these are all foot pain things where people walk in with pain, and that day they're walking out without pain. Now, it will come back after a day or two.
Yeah, there are multiple treatments usually with that to
almost
help
everything,
get it
yes.
to
yeah.
point, yeah.
A lot of this is being used in our sports teams.
Right.
I know that Mizzou is using it every game for both warm-up, for their treatment in between, and then their post-game. The Blue Jays are now using it on shoulders, and that's how they're getting the deep penetration, the deep heat in to warm up their pitchers.
Really?
Yeah, which is new, and they really feel that it is preventing injury in this case because it is what we used to do with ultrasound to get a deeper heat. Is now we can do this much faster. And there is, and you're not burning a bone or something like that, which of course they weren't, but if done wrong, it was a possibility.
Right.
So there's just many different, it's just very exciting, all the new things that are coming out with laser. But this is such it is a Class 4 laser, so it is more powerful than a lot of the others out there. But it's just been fantastic. I literally had a patient that had a knee surgery a month before and still hadn't reached full range of motion, and in 10 minutes had full range of motion.
Oh my gosh.
It was so cool. It was just exciting. It's really fun.
So what this does, looks like we've got 2 or 3 minutes. What this does is it warms up, it allows more blood to flow. Is that what kind of part of what it does? Because it helps with injury.
It's also
repair.
Releasing all of the little enkephalons in the cell themselves. So the cells have their own little painkillers. And so it's stimulating the regeneration of the cell. It's repairing. There are some injured cells that the membrane of the cell, so its little walls, are if they're injured, are not allowing nutrients across that barrier. And by repairing the cell wall, then it improves nerve flow, or it improves nutrient flow across that. And then it also is reducing inflammation in and around the cell. It is stimulating the cell to heal faster with the release of the ATP, and it's releasing its own painkillers, the cell's own painkillers. So really, there's kind of no downside here.
And there's really, what do you feel when you get a treatment like that?
Yeah, there's a lot of lasers you don't feel anything. This one you do feel heat. It's a very pleasant, warm sensation, but you do have to keep it moving and all that kind of stuff. So you'll just feel heat, and you'll feel it penetrate. It's interesting. I've had lots of different descriptions. Some say it's like a warm liquid.
Really?
Yeah. So. But that's been the most interesting description.
That is so cool that it's as simple as that, and it can help so much with especially the people that have some sort of pain
even taking
issue.
stitches out, it's gone from 12 days to like 8 days.
Really?
It's a 40 to 50% faster recovery on almost everything that they've worked on it with.
So if a kid hurts their ankle playing soccer or something like that,
absolutely.
This is something where you don't have to wait. Do you wait for the swelling to go down, or that's a
this
part?
This takes the swelling down.
Okay, that's what I thought.
This absolutely speeds up that swelling.
So you don't have to necessarily sit there and just wait for the swelling to see what's going on.
Well, like I said, really, today, I know the guy who's on the sidelines at Mizzou that is treating them as they come off with every injury.
Wow.
And stuff. So it's very exciting.
That is so cool that you can do something like that. Again, Dr. McIntosh, give us your information so people can call you and find out more about the laser therapy. And what do you call it so when they call in?
It's laser therapy.
Just laser therapy?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's KansasCityChiropractic.com. It's 816-753-4600, or you can find us on Facebook.